Starting from the dog pen, Durant Yard Walk, Part 1. Here's Mr. T playing in his yard. He has a large play area, and he has his lead on him because he won't come to me in the afternoon, so I keep him tethered. Here's the area that we worked on the other day. It's going to be mulched heavily, and then I'm going to plant watermelons, cantaloupes, and honeydews here. They will be a ground cover, and I won't have to worry about it. Here's a view of my oak leaf hydrangea, and behind it, my lace cap viburnum. In front is the redbud tree. As you can see, there are a couple of other things that need to be taken out of the bed, but I will do that in the fall. This is where we started working on the mulch last week and pulling and cutting around the lace cap and trying to get the hostas back where you could see them. The lace cap is really, really pretty, and it smells really good. Turning around, we still go into more hostas. And my little bench that someday I will be able to sit on when I have all of this done. There are the giant rudbeckias. Nancy, I sent you a couple of those, I think. And panning over to the grass area. You can see my berm of azaleas. Some azaleas are good, some azaleas are bad, but we'll come back to that. Right now, I want to take you back to a hosta. This area used to have a lot of hostas in it. Voles have begun to eat them. But I'll clean it up again and start all over and just keep adding them. The mahonia that I need to move. This is an awesome hosta. It holds up well and upright, and it's bright, and it brightens this back dark corner. There are a couple little ferns in here too. Some miscellaneous stuff that I don't even know where they came from. A hydrangea that I need to cut back and clean up. Another one over there. This is one of my redbud trees. It was a volunteer, and I really like its shape and form. On the back side of the azaleas, you can see some are positively packed with flowers. Some blooms haven't opened yet, but they will shortly. This one, however, you cannot hardly see a leaf on it. It is amazing. And I can't see it from the front because it's surrounded by weeds. A cherry tree that I need to remove out of here. Some more azaleas that really aren't in such great shape, and they need to be cut back severely. If I step around, you can see that they all need to be cleared. This area is still a work in progress, as everything is in this yard. This is my birch tree that I absolutely love, and it's really soft and whispery in the wind. The shrubs at the base of it will be taken out this weekend. They are supposed to be a flowering shrub, and they have never flowered. I don't know what's going on. I think they get too much shade. Again, to the front of the grasses, and then to my holly tree that is surrounded by barberries and St. John's wort that have not bloomed in 3 years, and so I will be jerking those out this weekend. The barberries surround the holly tree. It's one of the few trees that were left when we had Hurricane Isabel in the backyard. So, looking over toward the pool area, you can see my hedge that is out of control and my bridal veil spirea that is in profuse bloom. This is forsythia here, and I will need to get my machete out and hack it back to a controllable thing. Turning around, euonymus and my burning bushes. If you do not have a burning bush and you are in a deciduous area, this is a plant that you must have. It has a very small spring flower that smells really, really well. And in the summertime, it is green. In the fall, it turns fire red. It is an absolutely wonderful plant. I have two very large ones, three very large ones right here, and then two on the other side of the euonymus. Then we take the little path that takes you back out to the main backyard. To my right is the Elaeagnus hedge that gives the pool the privacy, and you look out onto the hedge, the yard, and see everything the way it's set up. And behind the small fence is my daylily beds. We'll go over there and look at those, and then we'll end part one. The daylilies are coming along nicely. There are over 300 varieties of daylilies in this bed. They bloom from late May until late August, and there are profusion of colors, sizes, and shapes. One of my crepe myrtles, I believe this one is a purple. And then as I walk back towards Tyler and the dog pen, you will see my tree peony. I have two. This one is a really double purple, and it has started growing from the base. And so later in the year, I will have white ones on the same plant. This one is a white, and as you can see, it also is coming from the base, and those base colors on that one are white also. This is more of the daylily bed that I have not yet weeded, and hopefully we'll get it done this weekend. And a hydrangea, as well as a blackberry that I have to beat into submission every year. So that's part one. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye.